today, and this is a little bit off the subject, is that a lot of the things that they pump to us as health food ain't even really fucking health food, man. Even the healthy shit got shit in it now. Like, you gotta really dig deep. What do you say to a person? Yeah, exactly. What do you say to a person, who wants to change their lifestyle? How do they get on board? Because you go to the supermarket and it seems like all the healthy shit is the most expensive shit, and all the garbage is the cheap shit. So what do you say to a person that don't have that much money, doesn't have that much knowledge? How do they get on? How do they get themselves right, so to speak?
Okay, well, first of all, the first thing we got to do is shift some definitions. And the first thing is this.
Right.
What we think is health food is not health food. What we think is health food
right.
is packaged, processed shit that's expensive and sitting on shelves in the middle of the grocery store. That's what people think health food is. But here's what health food is. Health food grows out the ground, right? And the shit will spoil within a few days or a week if you don't eat it, right? It's called produce. And produce is the cheapest food in any grocery store, right? So, period. So the whole note, that's the food that has high water content in it. You know what I mean? The vegetables, the, lettuce, cucumbers, tomatoes, apples, oranges, fruits, melons, green spinach, leeks, all this kind of stuff. That's health food. You know what I mean? And even better if it's organic and it's not, because a lot of food in the regular grocery store got all kind of chemicals on it to keep stuff from eating it, to give it more shelf life. So basically when people be saying all the organic and all that and people think that's just game to charge you more money, no, what it means is it's the real food, how it's supposed to be intentionally grown, and that's full of nutrients, full of water, and that's the best food, and it's the cheapest food in any grocery store. So, if we should just shift that, that's one difference. You don't have to buy all that packaged shit and spend a lot of money to try to be healthy. Yeah.
Absolutely. What's crazy too? Is that like recently I want to say I don't want to spend too much time on this. I want to get to the music, but I feel this is important for a lot of our, and especially for us black people. We have all these problems with high blood pressure and all this type of shit. But I've been trying to get up on like the Dr. Sebi diet a little bit, like within the last 6 months. Man, I've been doing a lot of research on his stuff, and just doing the knowledge on him. There's a lot of vegetables that are just like man-made. They're not even like they fuse a lot of shit together. So it's like you got to really do your in my opinion, you got to really do your research when you're trying to eat right. You just don't follow everybody. Do your do your homework. In my opinion, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. I mean, with our squad, RBG Fit Club, that what you just said is that's principle. We got 5 principles, and principle number 1 is do the knowledge, right? So, guess what? Dr. Sebi is a OG in healing and a master teacher. Indeed, but Dr. Sebi is one person's perspective, one person's experience, one person's theory, right? You got Queen Afua, another powerful healer, and she got her paradigm of what's healthy. You got Dr. Africa. You know what I mean? You got we could go on Deepak Chopra. You got Ayurveda. You got Michael Baez. You got Ital Rasta. It's so many different theories of well-being, and guess what? A lot of them work. You know what I mean? So, like you said, just to echo with you, it's really about finding what works for you and being flexible. Just like I went in martial arts, you don't learn one move and try to apply that in every situation. You know what I mean? It might work in this way, it might not work in that one. So that's the kind of mentality we have with RBG Fit Club is like, if you're experimenting and you're getting results, then that's giving you an indication that you might want to keep doing it.
Absolutely.